Fáilte go dtí de chearmanas branta ó Ollscoil Maynooth. Welcome to your Maynooth University Conferring ceremony. Congratulations on successfully completing your programme of study. We hope your time in Maynooth was enjoyable, challenging and rewarding, and that it will be beneficial to you in whatever you plan for the future. Your Conferring Day is one of celebration with family and friends and marks an important milestone of your achievement. We wish that we could celebrate with the graduates of 2021 in the way the Maynooth University community normally does. We will do so when circumstances allow. Wishing you health, happiness and success as you celebrate this special day. Gimid sláinte sanas agus gach deara art agus an lá speisialta seo ó chailúra agat.
Díomh go léir agus fáilte go Ollscoil Maynooth. My name is Aidan Mulkeen. I'm the Registrar of the University, and I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome you to this rather unusual virtual conferring ceremony. Conferrings are one of the highlights of our academic year. For you, the graduates, they're the opportunity to think back on what you've done and to celebrate your success with family and friends. For us, it's the time when we see you competent, confident, and ready to take the next steps in your lives. It's a day when we're really proud of you, we're proud of what you've achieved, and we're proud of what you can achieve. So as you can imagine, it's a real disappointment to us that we can't have you here in person today for this ceremony. This is not the conferring you would have wanted, and it's not the conferring we would have wanted for you. We will bring you back on campus at some point in the future when the public health situation allows, to be on stage and to celebrate your success in person. For today, though, we want to confer your awards in this virtual ceremony, and we hope that this will provide you with an opportunity to reflect on what you've achieved and to celebrate with family and friends. Before we start, I'd like to take just a moment to explain a little bit about what to expect. As you know, this is a formal meeting of the university to confer academic awards, and by tradition, parts of the ceremony are conducted in Latin. So in a moment, I'll open that formal part of the ceremony with a short passage in Latin. I will then hand over to the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, Dr. Mark Maguire. When we come to each new category of awards, the Dean will read a short passage declaring that you're properly examined and ready to receive your awards, and I'll respond approving those awards. The names of the graduates will then be called out in sequence. When we have completed that part of the ceremony, I'll close the formal part of the meeting, and I will invite the President to give his conferring address. Universitas Hibernia Nationalis, Pre Honorabilis Provice Cancellariae totaque Universitas, Haec Comitia Universitaria hodie convocata sunt, ut quidem viri mulierisque maxime exime ad gradus academicos admittantur.
Pre Honorabilis Provice Cancellare totaque Universitas. Faculty of Social Sciences. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, Business and Accounting. Presento vobis hasce meus filius fidescum meus, quis omne scio tam maribus quam doctrina hebile, et idones esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in negotiorum procuratone honora cursu confecto. Idque tibi fia mea tester expandeo, totaque academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad baccalaureatus in negotiorum procuratione honoro cursu confecto.
Cormac Byrne, Therese Campbell, Stephen Comerford, Elliot Darcy Moore, Melissa Gilmartin, Ciara Glenfield, Dylan Hegarty, Ellen Kavanagh, Denver Kelly, Shane McCormick, Peter Moore, Christian Morales, Ricky Morris, Owen Murphy, Ben Reedy, Emma Sheridan, Virginia Sodisny, Aoife Walsh, Martina Wojciechowska, Aoife Woods. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, Business and Management. Kira Bautista, Daniel Boyle, David Connolly, Claire Croak, Laura Crowson, Jack Cully, Saoirse Cushnan, Aoife Donnelly, Ryan Donoghue, Oisin Doyle, Cathal Duff, Rachel Fields, Jack Fogarty, Niamh Gallagher, Sean Gannon, Amelie Gleeson, Aoife Hennessy, Aoife Horan, Eva Keegan, Laura Kelly, Conor Kenny, Sinead Kirwan, Pádraig Lavin, Donal Leahy, Adam Lynch, Carl Maguire, Keelan Maughan, Ryan McCarthy, Josh McConnon, Katie McDonnell, Lawler McGarvey, Cathal McGing, Stephen McGinley, Brian McLaughlin, Jack Monaghan, Sam Nolan, Conor O'Brien, Shane O'Connor, Lauren O'Hara, Robert O'Mara, Dara O'Toole, Oisin Proudfoot, Ellen Redmond, Aaron Salmon, Caelan Smith, Conor Scaitlin, Lisa Sweeney, David Travers, Niamh Walsh, Aisling Woolley, Carrie Williamson. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business. Jack Barker, Ian Boona, John Doherty, Lee Doherty, Aideen Dunn, Tara Glynn, Yvonne Hoy, James Killeen, Saru Comreilly, Rachel Marley, Aidan Mulvaney, Anna Naguta, Sharon O'Neill, Niamh Ormond, Roisin Pearce, Lisa Power, Owen Smith, Edwina Sweeney Scally, Kudzai Kawamba. Honours degree Bachelor of Business Administration, Equine Business. Brian Donoghue, Owen Highland. Honours degree Bachelor of Business Administration, Marketing. Rory Boland, Adam Bradley, Cathy Burton, Shane Byrne, Katie Cassidy, Kelly Corskadden, Rachel Dooley, Laura Farrell, Luke Houghton, James Keeley, Darren Kelly, Declan Kelly, Fergal Kelly, Sophie Milner, Laura Monaghan, Jake Monagle, Regina Prendergast, Casey Rabbit, Cian Rowe. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, Accounting and Finance. Presento vobis, hasce meus filius filiesque meus, cuus omnes scil tam moribus quam doctrina hebile, et idones e qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro curso confecto, eque tibi fide mei tester expondeo, totaque academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro curso confecto.
Yakin Bashara, Divya Binoy, Sean Bow, Remy Gius Buchala, Lee Book, David Bashir, Cathal Campbell, Graham Carroll, Robin Clark. Raymond Comer, Amy Conahan, David Connolly, Elaine Corrigan, Angelica Zopnik Gojkovic, Ciara Dugan, Eric Duffy, Lucy Duggan, Amy Duncan, Sally El-Sheikh, Aoibhinn Flanagan, Dallin Gallagher, Joseph Garvey, Jack Gill, Caitlin Heffernan, Claire Hennessy, Patrick Howley, Mubarak Ishola, Alan Jacob, Christian Jacob Zak, Idris Jimoa, Saoirse Keane, Lauren Kelly, Graham Kennedy, Aoife Keogh, Lauren Lawler, Kyle Maguire, Sean Marr, Amy MacDonald, Darren McGrath, Ricky McGrath, Hugh McKee, Shannon Mulligan, Una Mulligan, Alicia Mullins, Daniel Murphy, Rachel Murphy, Itan Natibi Menya, Leah O'Neill Biggs, John O'Sullivan, Daniel Pascalu, Dylan Potter, Adam Quinn, Jack Reed, Mark Rutherford, Emmanuel Sanu, Faisal Shahik, Joseph Sheeran, Leah Taff McKenna, Connor Temple, Homan Sang, Jonathan Sang, Arsam Wahid, Saoirse Wilkinson. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, Finance. Robert Abernethy, Kevin Anthony, Kawaku Apa, Diana Bertkuig, Aaron Burke, Jessica Burke, Thomas Conroy, Edward Seti Kosis, Cale van Dowd, Cather Kimzak, Alex Lynch, Shane McDonough, Lee McGinley, Tiernan McKeown, Owen Moylan. Abisola Olatunji, Sean Rafferty. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, International Finance and Economics. Dara Duff, Conrad Franzik, Conor Murphy, Colm Sweeney. Higher Diploma in Arts, Finance. Presento vobis hanc meum filium hosce filius meus, cuis omne scio tam maribus quam doctrina hebile, et idoneus esse qui admittantur ad diploma superius. Idque tibi fide mea tester ex bondeo, totaque academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad diploma superius.
Prince Varghese, Henry Walsh. Higher Diploma in Professional Accounting, Clodagh Curley, Michael Doyle, Kevin Murphy, Michael Sweeney. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business Studies, Equine Business. Presento vobis hasce meus filius filesque meus, cuis omnes scio tam maribus quam doctrina hebile, et idoneus qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in negotiorum studies honora cursu confecto, Idque tibi fide mea tester ex bondeo totaque academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitter vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in negotiorum studiis, honoru cursu confecto.
Aoife Boland, Lilia Byrne, Rodrigo Cineasti Concalves, Aisling Ennis, Emma Holligan, Luke McAvinu, Vivian Molan, Shona Murphy, Barry Nolan, Hannah Richardson, Maya Salmon, Shoya Yoshida. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business Studies, International Equine Business, James O'Brien. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business Studies, Entrepreneurship, Amy Cassidy Housepie, Daniel Curley, Samuel Darley, Keelan Duggan, Michael Dwyer, Richard Fallon, Anna Gunning, Cian Harvey, Frank Hines, Megan Killalea, Colin McAndrew, Matthew Murtaugh, Aidan O'Driscoll, Patrick Omini, Kieran O'Shea, Breed O'Sullivan, Cian Randalls, Rebecca Shields, Emma Stewart, Karl Zarowski. Honours degree of Bachelor of Business Studies, International Entrepreneurship, Vlada Bespala. Each year, the university awards over 100 academic prizes at its annual prizes and awards ceremony, and the following prize recipients have been conferred at this ceremony. Department of Economics, the Dennis Caniff Prize for first place in econometrics at undergraduate level, Amy Duncan. School of Business, Chartered Accountants Ireland Prize for first place in ethics, Lauren Kelly. The Deloitte Prize, highest mark in higher diploma in professional accounting, Clodagh Curley. The Harry Murray Prize for the highest mark and first-class honours in finance in the BA Finance, BA International Finance and Economics Single Major Arts, Major Minor Arts, Colm Sweeney. The School of Business Prize for Best Student in Accounting and Finance, Yekin Bashara. The School of Business Prize for Best Business Student in Business and Accounting, Marta Wojciechowska. The School of Business Prize for Best Student in Business and Management, David Travers. The School of Business Prize for Best Equine Business Student, Owen Highland. The School of Business Prize for Best International Business Student, Tara Glynn. The PwC Prize in BA Accounting and Finance for first place in accounting final year, Joseph Sheeran. The School of Business Prize for Best Entrepreneurship Student, Cian Harvey.
Pre honorabilis pro vice cancellariae totaque universitas, ceremoniis rite confectus, queso facias finum hujus convocationis universitariae. That concludes the formal part of the ceremony, and I would now like to invite the President of the University, Professor Philip Nolan, to give his conferring address.
A chéimethe, a gcuine úsle, bhálam fáilte pásanta a chorómh go léir ar líne chuig an searmanata speisialta ach neamhnach seo. Is ócáid speisialta é an searmanata seo is saoil na géimethe nua, agus tá áthas orm go bhfuil deise goin é calúra ó chéile ach le chéile freisin, agus mar sin bháil mar dús cógordas a crí dhéanamh le céimethe go léir. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to offer you my personal welcome online on this very special occasion for each and every one of you, and for those with you, your graduation day. We had desperately hoped that we could be able to do this together on our campus, which is really looking wonderful as ever, and we are as disappointed as you must be that it is not yet safe to do so. But I think we're nearly there, and in the course of the next year, we intend to invite you all in person to come together so that we can be together and celebrate your achievements. Appropriately, given the very particular challenges that you have faced, you should be entitled to not one, but two celebrations of your graduation. Nonetheless, graduation day itself, the day, is a very special occasion in your life's journey, and I'm delighted that we have the opportunity to celebrate it apart, but at the same time very much together. And I do begin by offering you my heartfelt congratulations and my hope that for each of you this is as personal and joyful and special a day as if we were all here together. This has been a most unusual and difficult time. In your penultimate year of study, we were struck by this pandemic, the likes of which we have not seen for a century. You have all been affected by this. Your lives and your studies have been severely disrupted, and some of you, sadly, will have had the additional strain and grief of seeing your loved ones severely ill or losing loved ones to COVID-19, and they are very much in our thoughts. None of us imagined that this would be so difficult. None of us imagined that this would go on for so long and with such loss. And yet, through all of this difficulty, you found the resources and the resilience to complete your learning, to complete your studies. And it has been for that reason, and amplified by those events, our extraordinary privilege to confer on you today the degrees that you so richly deserved. So I'd like each of you to take a moment now and reflect on the last 18 months and on your entire journey of learning and study, knowing that all of your classmates are thinking and reflecting at the same time, wherever they may be, and think about how much you have achieved, how much you've overcome, to be where you are today, and just to absorb the significance of this moment. And I'd like to thank, on your behalf, two groups of people. Firstly, the staff of the university, who went to extraordinary lengths to ensure that you could successfully complete your studies. And second, the people closest to you, many of whom will be with you right now, wherever you're watching and participating in this ceremony. They've loved you and they've supported you through thick and thin, throughout your journey of life and learning, but especially so over the last 18 months, and they deserve your deepest gratitude. I know you'll have done everything you can to make this day special, and you will have made this day special, and you will make it special throughout the rest of the day. You'll have dressed up, you'll have gathered those closest to you together to witness your graduation. And I say this at every graduation ceremony, and I say it because I really believe it's important. Do take some time, some private and special time, later in this day, to let those people you've brought around you just show you how proud they are of you, to let them into your moment of celebration, to let them show how much they love you. You'll find it moving, you'll find it embarrassing, but it's a very special moment for them as it is for you. Make the most of it, because however you feel in this moment, it's going to leave with you a memory that will last the rest of your life and the rest of their lives. These are the final graduation ceremonies for me at Maynooth University, as after 10 years, my term of office ends on the 30th of September. I have, over that time, had the privilege of conferring degrees on over 45,000 graduates, each one of you now making your way anew in the world, empowered by your education. And it's one of the great pleasures of my life to meet our graduates. I meet you all the time in many walks of life, and I'm so impressed so uplifted by your ability, your ambition, your optimism, your concern to use your education collectively to make the world a better place. Earlier this week, I listened to our ambassador to the United Nations, Geraldine Byrne-Nason, speaking as our representative on the UN Security Council. She directly addressed the women of Afghanistan, offering them her solidarity and support and calling upon the rest of the world to do likewise. It was a powerful and an influential moment. She, like you now are, is a graduate of this university. You have little idea where your education and your life may take you, what challenges and achievements lie ahead, but what you must know is that your future and what you do with it is important. Yes, we face extraordinary problems, poverty and inequality, assaults on democracy, and above all, an ecological crisis of which the current pandemic is just one aspect. But you are ready. You're ready to make a difference. You graduate from a truly great university, one that cares about learning and its students. And in my last graduation address, I want to offer my profoundest and sincerest thanks to all of the staff of the university for the support that they've offered me and the support that they have offered you over a decade. So you graduate from a great university with great people. You graduate into a country that's teeming with energy and talent, in a union where diversity and depth of culture allows us to think and to be freely and challenges us to think and be differently, anew and rigorously. So let these be your sources of hope and optimism and energy to boldly imagine a better future and work together to that ambition. And remember this, in the great challenges that do face us, how we live our ordinary lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely matters as much or more than the greater projects of our public lives. It is the little things as much as the great that change the world. This, above all, is what we as academics hope for you, that we have helped you find ways to live your lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely. We have great hopes for you. It's been our privilege to witness your achievements to date and to be part of those achievements. And we look forward to all that you are going to do into the future. So no pressure then. For now, cherish this moment wherever you are, with those you are with. Make the most now of this day, and tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Draw on the resources that your education has given you and the energy and love of those around you to navigate an uncertain future with new knowledge, skill, creativity, and optimism. When we meet again, you'll already have moved on and started to make your own individual and special contribution to the world. So it's farewell then, and I know you and your very special alma mater will fare well. And it'll fill my heart with joy to see your individual and collective stories unfold in the years and decades ahead. Gur maith liv go léir, agus go n-éirí liv go léir.